Hello, hi, welcome back to the House of Animation. As always, our front door is open, so do come on in and enjoy the magic of animation and join us on our journey as we discuss animated films of all kinds. I am the host and the cute sidekick, Ben Gilman. As always, I'm joined by our Prince Charming, Troy Salmon.
Hello, my beautiful people.
Well, you Marilyn Manson. And the Wicked Witch of the East, Tara Chloe.
Hello, hello, children.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh God, here we go. And today we're here to talk about a big nosed prick called Pinocchio. It's honestly we start a Disney chat now.
Donkey years as well.
We do apologize. Troy picked this film, and I think from what I heard before we started recording, he regretted this choice.
No, never. Pinocchio's a good movie. It's a great movie.
Okay, you need to defend this movie because I hate this movie.
Okay, you can turn it down. I'll big it up. That's fine by me.
I barely understood most things in this movie. Like, why did he grow donkey ears? Why did he grow a tail? Why did he end up in the whale? And why did his nose grow bigger?
Because he lies.
He's a liar, yeah, because he lies. He's a kid.
That's why I called him a big nosed prick. Boris Johnson. Wow. Here we go. We're putting politics in here now. Oh dear.
I like this part as well. Like, wow, I'm a real boy. What does that mean? Like,
a real boy because essentially he was like it was a puppet. He started out as a puppet.
Yeah.
Geppetto, the puppet master, basically wished upon a star.
No. The master of puppets. The puppet master is Metallica.
Oh my God! Don't start with that bit.
Master of puppets.
Oh my God! I knew it was coming. I knew it. I was gonna say something like that. But yeah, Geppetto, puppet master. He said he always wanted like a real, turn to a real boy. So then that's what happened. He wished upon a star. Then he came to life. He's still in puppet form, but he came to life. He became sentient, and then later on down the line, he proved his worth and became a real boy. You know
Don't all men's woodies become sentient?
Oh damn!
They think.
Come on, bro.
In a stroke. Sorry, when I do that California thing now, I model it on. If you've seen The Good Place, have you seen The Good Place? The Asian character from that, he just makes me laugh. Jason.
Jason.
No, I haven't. The Good Place. He just goes, pop in your. He just does really loud proclamations in a California accent. I mirror myself on him right now in terms of doing jokes. Now he's rubbed off on me. So this movie is considered a classic.
Yep, definitely.
It's how do I say it? It's a bit weird. It's just it doesn't have a lot of plot. There's nothing here.
It's the early Walt
40s.
Disney, you know what I'm saying, 1940s, the age of magic and myth and legend.
I'm miffed I watched this film again.
Oh, this guy.
No wonder it's so ancient. So 1940s, right? It basically came out during the war.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
World War II. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know it's that ancient. Like, I always knew the animation. I thought it's from the 80s or the 90s actually, but well.
I think we need to educate Tara on Disney, at least on Pinocchio here, Troy, because I'm surprised you've not seen this until this podcast, because this is this is considered part of a childhood's growing up.
Yes, definitely. This is a staple in Disney.
Pinocchio is one of them.
I understand the show.
So this is interesting.
Yes, have you heard of, like, when you're growing up, did you hear about wanting to be a real boy, like at the time, or nose is growing if you lie?
God, it sounds like a paedophile chat up line over it.
Really
Would you want to be a real boy?
Yeah, like when I rewatched it, all I know is that he
get in the van. Oh God.
Puppet, so
yeah, the puppet.
That's interesting. Troy's a fan. I didn't like it, and you've just come into it for the first time.
I like this free plot. I like it.
I watched it when I was young, and I didn't understand. And I watched it again, in this age, but I don't really understand what's going on. So,
The art style, as always, Disney's art style, even back in the 40s, is amazingly detailed. Though I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it up for that.
Yeah, yes, so
Pinocchio,
right. The wall.
Pinocchio's annoying. Geppetto's
Uh-huh.
okay. Geppetto's not the problem. Jiminy
No.
Cricket, I like. Actually, I'm going to put the score. I'm putting my score up. I'm writing down my score now. I'm just upping it a bit. I hate Pinocchio, and the problem is if the main character is problematic, you can make all the other characters good. It's like Skins. If I want to slap the main characters around, I don't care about the side characters. If the main character is an insufferable prick, I'm going to just end up not enjoying the film.
Right.
Or the show.
But why did he? Yeah, I have a question. Why did he turn into a donkey?
Okay,
No, because
Troy,
because the island where he got captured at is cursed. So so basically captures all these boys. Goes, he's not gonna be a real boy anymore. You know, it's a guy who just starts to turn people into like slaves in a way. That's his way of that. That's like an analogy of being a slave. Turn into a
I'm beginning to think that Tara slept through this movie on and off, and then woke up and something had changed. It's not like Tara fell asleep.
No, it's fine. No. Because if you watch this movie, because if you watch this movie, because Tara, if you watch this movie like with an initial like microscope, you can miss certain stuff like that. So I understand what she means. You can miss certain stuff.
That's the thing. That's why you don't watch films with your phone in your hand, kids, because it's very easy to follow. There's a amount of times that I watch. If it's something I've watched before, I put it on as comfort, like when I'm working. Back to the Future. I don't need to see it. I can have it on in the background, for example. But when it's something I haven't seen for a long time, I pay attention because that's how you avoid what I don't know what's happened to Tara this week, but like it is a weird film. And if you look away for 2 seconds, you're gonna
you could miss something. Yeah, you definitely can miss something of major plot point if you look away.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a new section for this podcast. Sorry, Tara, finish.
Okay, so he became a donkey.
Yeah.
And after that, he ended up in the whale. And then he returned back to his normal form. And he died, right?
It's like you've just taken massive mushrooms and you're telling us your night before.
Go on, Tara. Keep going.
Yeah, and that's where I stopped actually because I stopped at the part where the guy was the old guy was crying, like, and they didn't have because it was in part 1, part 2, and part 3, and they didn't have the part after that, so that's where I stopped.
She didn't finish the movie.
You didn't finish it.
You can't give it a score.
Tara!
The file wasn't, so I couldn't finish it. Like,
oh my
God! We could have talked about any movie and come back to Pinocchio in a couple of months. Right, it's too late.
Hey, we're gonna keep this in. We're gonna keep this in. We're
gonna keep it in. So Tara can't give a score this week. I don't think it's fair. But I want to do a new section. Now I threatened this last week.
Yeah.
You know, well, episode 1, Kingdom Hearts journeys, because Pinocchio was in Kingdom Hearts 1.
No strings to let me down.
Yeah. So Pinocchio is in. Obviously, they recreate the films in the shows.
Yeah.
In the sequels, obviously, if there's a sequel, they go to the direct-to-DVD sequels, which is not a good idea, but that's what they do. It's what Kingdom Hearts does. Mm-hmm. It's a great series, if a bit weird. And the Pinocchio level, I don't know if you guys have played HK1.
H1.
There is a level in the whale. It's impossible to know where you're bloody going. It's just a big blob.
Flipping heck.
Do you remember the boss? A jellyfish?
I did not play the Kingdom Hearts, so I don't know.
Oh, that was ages ago. I can't remember. I only remember like certain things, especially the Final Fantasy parts. Like I have to rewatch clips from YouTube.
I watch clips.
Oh, okay. Another thing, when I was a teenager, my brother never let me play with the PlayStation. I had to ask. So
it's annoying.
But Kingdom Hearts,
the games I wanted to, but right now, I'm gonna get a PS5. But I'm just trying to claim my hospital back from the insurance. Then I can buy the PS5.
Oh, you get a PS5? Yeah. Okay, Tara.
Okay. I'm not. I plan to get one, but because I went to the hospital recently, I had to pay the bill. So
That's
I'm
more
trying to
important.
get from
Yeah,
the
do it. Yeah.
yeah. Then I have money to buy a PlayStation. So
So, but I bet I remember Kingdom Hearts 1, the Pinocchio stage it reflected how I feel about the film. I hated it.
Pinocchio has a big nose like a primate monkey.
But you can smack Pinocchio around with a stick, with a sword,
The
and batter
probis-
him, and it's okay.
probis-
So
you know?
You can't do it anymore as a real boy now. Come on.
yeah, but like the good thing about the Kingdom Hearts game is you can't hurt your allies. So it's like when Tigger was in the Winnie the Pooh one, I smacked Tigger around, bruv. Like there are some characters in the Disney echelon that need a kick in. Pinocchio is one of them.
Pinocchio has a big nose like a proboscis monkey.
He's just a really boring character.
You should Google PROBISCUS monkey.
Oh my god.
Okay, Monkey, are you doing the Super Mario Brothers movie?
No,
Oh,
you should
God, we're
look
not
at
talking about
the
that.
pictures of proboscis monkeys. They have big noses like Pinocchio.
But
Big
Pinocchio,
noses.
Pinocchio is he's a staple, guys. Even you see him even in stuff like Age of Ultron, Avengers, like Marvel stuff. You got people in Ultron saying you got no strings on me because he's walking around like a puppet. So,
I'm about to say, I thought you were going to tell me that Pinocchio was in the Avengers lineup.
no, the theme.
Him.
No. The
Jimmy
theme, the
Cricket.
quotes, the way he walks around before getting built to become the proper Ultron that we see in the movie at the end. So Pinocchio is a very
you can slap Thanos.
It's in gold.
In Kingdom Hearts 4, if they bring the Star Wars and Disney characters, the Marvel lot in, I would love to see Pinocchio. No, sorry, screw Pinocchio. He can sod off. I would love to see Jimmy Cricket take Thanos down.
And Jiminy Cricket as well, the conscience. That's a great thing as well that he put in his movies. That I'm your conscience. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what he is.
Who's that? I think I can look at Pinocchio in a different light. So basically, he was built by an old guy, and the old guy was really desperate for children.
Yes,
I think.
Yeah, for a boy. Yeah,
Yeah. So maybe nobody wanted to marry him, or he's a prick, or he had infertility issues. So he created
that's kind of deep.
in the shape of a human, like as a boy, and he wished it would be real. Like I want a son, and then one day the puppet came to life.
Yeah, I like that. I like that kind of like intuition. I like that, Tara. Okay.
Oh,
Like,
I just see it in another way because old guys, right? They have infertility issues, but they really want a son.
Yeah.
You never know.
That's a really good point.
That's what I'm saying. That was deep. That was deep. Very deep.
That's really lovely, actually. The Geppetto Pinocchio. I do have problems with Pinocchio, but I do love the relationship between the two. It's very touching. I love Geppetto. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah,
He's nice guy.
He goes out to explain the whale part for Tara. The bit where he goes out to Pleasure Island because where Pocono got captured, Pleasure Island, where he got turned to a donkey. It was past the ocean. There was like a little rock where it was based. So that's why he got caught by a whale because he was in his ship and he was trying to cross over to Pleasure Island. So that's when the whale got him. It swallowed him up. Swallowed him up. So that's that part that I'm solved.
I've seen pictures. I remember once my friend sent me a picture.
Yeah.
Of just really cheeky Mickey Mouse
doing
Disney
what?
characters. Well, there is one where Pinocchio's got a massive nose and he's used it to hike up the skirt of the fairy.
Oh my god!
Skirt. That reminds me of my friend.
Yeah, it's quite funny. It's a little. It's not the worst thing I've seen, but it is quite cheeky. It's quite funny.
Oh my gosh.
What do we think about Jimmy Cricket though? Because he's. I love Jimmy Cricket.
Great character.
He's a hobo. He's a hobo cricket.
Yeah. Hobo turned rich. Hobo, the conscience, the official conscience of Pinocchio. So that's a great thing they did as well. I'm your conscience.
Babysitter.
Yeah, basically he's a babysitter. That's what he is.
As a babysitter, basically.
Yeah, it's basically what he is at this point. He's just like he's some second dad, basically. He goes out wherever he goes, he's there.
And when Pinocchio goes to play pool, I think the old guy didn't know that, having a son will come with all these kind of issues on how
Yeah, the
and
smoking.
how you look kid.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The smoking, playing pool, going out all night. That's that kind of thing.
Guys do that. Pool is very normal. It's not a sin. So yeah.
What
I'll
about
play
the
pool
songs?
sometimes.
What about the songs?
Got no strings to hold me down.
I played pool before, even though I don't know how to play. Just in a social setting.
Troy sounds like he's singing in the shower. That's really half-assed.
No, literally, I'm doing the half-ass right now. But at the same time, got no strings on me. That's a great. And the Wish Upon a Star. When you wish upon a star, like Jiminy Cricket. That's another great song. So they've got some good soundtrack songs in here. To be honest, not the best, but they got some good songs in there. Got some catchy ones.
Okay.
But yeah,
because you're guiding me here, brother. I like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're expecting me to break into song over some of these songs.
No, but to be honest, this kind of movie isn't very soundtrack driven.
It's very later Disney films to take the mickey.
Yes, later Disney ones, yeah.
And I'm gonna say it now. There are certain films, that aren't Disney, where it's inappropriate placement of songs, where it's just song. Yeah. Outside of the Disney, when they do musical numbers, it's ridiculous. Like Trolls. I mean, I want to jump on Trolls and drop kick it in the bloody head. Like that film just does song, 2 minutes of plot, song, 2 minutes of plot, song, and it's all covers of like awful. It's just there's no originality. They just copy other people's songs.
True, like yesterday I was at my boss' house for the drinking session with the client, and we were watching this Japanese, like I don't know what otaku drama or something. And on and off, the girl would start dancing and singing. Then I'm like, feels like I'm watching a Disney movie because she's always dancing and singing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But I'd say this about this movie. This movie is like one of the best in terms of life lessons. If you want to learn something, you watch this movie, Pinocchio. If you lie, something bad happens to you. It's most of the time. If you're lying and the lie gets big enough,
yeah. Especially in the industry I work in, it's very common.
Exactly. So the thing is, if you lie big enough and you can't keep up with the lie, you're going to get in trouble. That's another thing. That's another thing right there.
The sales industry I work in is full of lies to the customer.
Yes. Sometimes, you can see. So that's what I'm saying. See stuff like that. It's just in life in general, like Jiminy Cricket being the conscience. Some people, follow their conscience, and if you don't follow your conscience, sometimes bad things happens to you as well. Like what happened to Pinocchio in the movie. He was they're saying, "I'm going to be a movie star." Those two foxes led him astray, and he got captured by this Arabian guy, whatever he's going to basically make him work in the circus forever, work in the theater forever. Jafar looking dude. But he captured him, put him in a cage. He almost got captured until Jiminy Cricket, his conscience, came back to help him.
Yeah.
But the stuff like that, just life lessons, man, and it's really good, man. I love it for stuff like that.
Yeah, life is full of like, I'm gonna make you a star, I'm gonna make you rich.
Exactly, yes.
People say that assholes, seriously.
I'm gonna be a star, Jiminy Cricket. I'm gonna be a star.
And you know what? The mouse from Dumbo does the same thing.
My ex-boss was like that. Indirectly, he says, I'm gonna make you rich. Yeah. You're gonna be the greatest recruiter. I see you're a natural salesperson. Bullshit. That was my ex-boss,
don't trust them. Don't trust them when they say stuff like that. You got to be careful.
Hold on, I remember the mouse from Dumbo does the same thing. I'm gonna make you a star. Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do Dumbo again.
I mean,
not the Tim Burton version. Yeah. Dear God, no. We're not doing that.
Yeah, we're all mature adults, right? Like you guys are in your 30s, and I'm gonna be 30 next year, so we know like how the world works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm heading forward to my 40s, but thanks, Tara, for trying.
Okay, I'm 29. I'm actually 29 next month already, so yeah.
You're still a spring chicken. I'm 3 years away from 40.
We're all young here. We're all young people here. Come on now.
No, you know the good thing about being older is gold because you're more mature. You know how the world works.
Hi, welcome to the House of Animation. The front door is open, you young scallywags.
Yeah, we know how the world works. Someone in their early 20s. We're not so gullible.
Definitely.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I see, when I was a kid, this is something that we'll come back to with a lot of these films. I saw a lot of these films. Whereas Toy Story has not really aged that badly, it's still the same good film. It's very clever. And obviously, I always look for the adult jokes that I might have missed when I was a kid, because they do put innuendos in there.
Yeah.
A lot. Pixar are notorious for it. Basically, this film is innocent. There is no real jokes.
Yeah, it's not really anything like jokey, nothing like that, really.
And I like it worse now, because I think I liked it better when I was a kid, because Pinocchio, I was an annoying kid like Pinocchio, and I got on with him. But now I want to call social services and get him adopted and put away.
Oh my gosh! Oh my!
I hate this bastard.
Wow.
If that was my child, I would give him up for adoption.
Wait, so let's say if he was a wooden doll, but when he becomes a real guy, is he fully functioning? Like, you know what I mean, right? When I say fully functioning, like, can he even reproduce when he grows older?
That's a good point. That's actually a good point. I literally don't know.
No, it is a dirty way of thinking, but when you think about it, right? Like, does he have a wooden dick?
No, he's real now, but I don't know about the wooden part. But yeah.
Go wooden gadget penis, third leg.
And yeah, like, unless he's like a Ken doll, right? If he has nothing.
I don't think the fairy would do that to him, so I think he's fully functional. I feel so.
I don't know about that. I think he's a Ken doll.
A Ken doll.
He is the model of a Ken doll. It's very good.
Yeah. Speaking of which, in Toy Story 4, there was Ken and Barbie, right?
Oh boy.
And no, I don't know why Ken is a very common name for Japanese guys. I don't know why.
Oh God, is this every episode we're going to drag up Tara's romantic love?
No.
No, just talk about names. Just talk about names.
I love this.
What's funny in Singapore on Tinder? Every time I see a Japanese guy on Tinder, he has Ken, all sorts of Ken in his name. Oh my God, I don't know why. You know how many Kens I met on Tinder?
Oh my God, Tara!
Yeah, go on.
And they're all Japanese. I don't know why.
Tara's out here looking on Tinder saying, I want to see where the Ken's at.
Welcome to the House of Animation and Tara's psychiatric treatment, where we try and help her right through her issues. I do love the fact we brought Tara on now, Troy. She's added that.
See, I told you, Ben. I told you.
No, I'm glad I came to you with it, because I thought this is what we need, because the energy's matching. Like, Oh, Tara, you meant to watch the film. Let me know next time.
But they didn't have part of the file, which is the ending. I mean, I had to look up online for various, whatever, to watch the movie. So.
Okay, well, you've now got the list. So.
Wait, spoilers. Basically, what happens at the end, he becomes a real boy. That's basically how it ends.
Cool. Yeah. So he basically became Justin Timberlake and became a real Justin Bieber. He became a real boy, and he stopped being a wooden dick. Oh wait, Justin Bieber is still a dick. Oh, forget that joke then.
No, he was fully functioning. That's the right way to
put it.
Functioning right
something
now.
To make
functioning right now.
Justin Bieber, you can.
Oh, ew.
Anyway, do it old-fashioned style. Just have the Queen come and cut his head off.
Oh, and this. By the way, this movie made a lot of money for Disney as well. By the way,
how much?
And basically, the budget was literally like 2.6 mil, and in the end of it, it made like 164 mil. It was crazy.
Wow.
What is that today's money?
It's a ton of money. 164 mil.
It is budgeted. While Troy goes and does that, it was originally budgeted at £500,000.
Yeah.
But the development of the film ultimately cost 2.5 million.
Overall, yeah.
That still seems like a lot of money even now.
Yes, it's a ton of money still.
Wow. Did you know Jimmy Cricket required 27 different colours?
Oh my gosh. He's green, right?
Mixed
so how many shades green can you put on him?
I was saying this is a moneymaker for Disney, man. That's all I'm gonna say. That's a moneymaker for Disney. This is
I mean, I just feel like this is where Disney needs to start. When I was a big fan in the 90s, they started to use the villains really well, because before them, the villains were laughably bad.
yeah, they're weak, yeah.
And like obviously, come the 80s, like Ariel, around that time, they start to put really good bad guys in that are properly, they drive the story. A lot of these early Disney films are really aimless, not in a bad way, but they're really abstract. I mean, the time we get to Fantasia, I mean, I don't even know how we're going to review that film. We don't have to review it. You know what I mean? I like the later ones a bit more, where there's a villain.
Yeah, I'm into the latest.
You can boo it, because I'm looking back at these early Disney films now, and I just kind of feel that it's a little bit it's missing something. Does that make me weird?
No,
What do you mean?
It doesn't make you weird. You mean like villain wise, or just like overall? What do you mean? What do you mean, just villains?
I don't know. It just misses a bit of how do you say it? Like energy, like the plot going forward.
Plot to go for energy.
What do you call it? There's no. Oh fuck it. You know what I mean? There's
momentum and urgency. Yeah, I get what you mean.
It just feels a bit flat, and
no stakes.
I mean, it would have helped Pinocchio feel not like such a wooden prick if he had give me something to care about. You know what I mean?
Wooden prick.
When I'm cheering the whale to eat him and not come back, you've got a problem. When I'm twatting him in Kingdom Hearts, smacking him around with my keyblade, you're fucked up somewhere, Disney.
Ben just enjoying hitting Pinocchio.
But then again, don't wait until we get to Jungle Book, because the same problem happens again, and I'm going to drop kick Mowgli too. Right across the sea.
Mowgli and all them.
I don't like the remakes of these films. I'm going to be honest.
Me either.
Yeah, apparently Jungle Book was a real story from what I heard.
Very lazy.
Yeah, it's based on a real story, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Aladdin. Oh dear. Like they get most of it right. I mean, like, for example, Will Smith. Robin Williams energy, pretty cool. Okay, he doesn't try and do Robin Williams jokes. That's really well done.
Yeah.
But like they do Jasmine quite well. But whoever decided to cast Aladdin and Jafar really needs to go back and
that was a mess. Oh.
Yeah, you kind of screwed up half of your film.
The live action?
Yeah, the live action.
Yes. I'm using this when we
Jasmine
get to
the actress.
Oh, you like Jasmine?
Yeah, she's a good
actress.
actress.
Really pretty. Yeah, she's from London as well, actually. Like,
she's really good.
Yeah, she's a
but the guy who plays Jafar, like,
Jafar.
You need to be campy, bruv. That's
exactly. They messed him up. Jafar is one of my favorite characters of Aladdin.
Was that Tim Curry? It was Tim Curry, wasn't it? Jafar in the original. He's brilliant. Campy.
I actually call my
pantomime villain. Oh God, they got him so wrong. Anyway, but the Jungle Book, because they're annoying kids. I mean, we're pepping these in occasionally. The Jungle Book remake is better than the original in terms of Mowgli. They fixed how annoying he was in the original, and it's not a bad go. I mean, Bill Murray, you've done a lot better. I think the remake of Jungle Book is a lot better. I found Lion King was really bad. Like, the remake of Lion King was really awful.
Remake is trash.
Yeah. But
some are good, some are bad. Beauty and the Beast is quite good. Sorry, Tara.
Oh, no, actually, the real story of Jungle Book is disturbing because apparently it's based on a true story. Mowgli, I think he was real, but he was really feral. Like, he was abandoned as an orphan and he was raised by the wolf. Yeah. So, of course, the condition they found him in, it's quite disturbing, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a movie at all. Like, just imagine a very feral human that, it's quite disturbing, actually. I
No.
think if you were to Google like real images on that, right, you might not sleep.
No, but the thing is, if you break down every Disney movie that's ever come out from Walt Disney, the true story
Mhm.
behind all of these stories are disturbing as heck.
It is true. Even Anastasia, it is.
All of that, all of the Grimm's fairy tales, it's flipping
Oh
crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting to that definitely.
It's stuff behind them. Trust me.
Yeah,
Yep, I
definitely.
recommend Anastasia. It's actually pretty good, even the the real story, because it's based on a historical thing in Russia.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, Pinocchio is quite a dark film.
Yeah,
Actually,
if you go behind the scenes, it's dark. It's really
yeah.
dark.
I mean, even the film. I mean, there's sometimes Disney has gotten away with murder. I mean, when we get to the Hunchback of Notre Dame, how that isn't a 15? Wow, that film. Disney would not do that today. Like, damn. He's the best Disney villain. Come at me. We're
Yeah,
getting
I
to
mean,
that. Boy,
yeah.
hell, literally, he is Satan, and there is racism, and he's a deeply complex villain who hates
Who
gypsies but wants to rape Esmeralda. It's
It's
fuck.
mad.
who are you talking about?
Such an F film.
Yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh,
Oh,
he's the,
that guy. Oh, the villain. Yeah, I know about that guy.
yeah. See, but you see what I mean? The villain drives the story. But
Yeah.
yeah, you need a good villain, and this is what Pinocchio doesn't have. I'm
More
gonna give it a 6.8.
for Pinocchio.
Yes. You can't give it a score because you didn't finish it. You failed the exam.
I'll just say 5.
Well, no. Okay, we'll leave it there. But
We'll
we
do
have
half, we'll do
an
half.
asterisk.
Oh,
Yeah.
even that, when I was young, I barely understood things. Like now I'm nearly 30, I still don't understand what's going on. Seriously, entire
That's. I
it's just
think you fell asleep watching this. I think you woke up and you're wondering what the hell was going on.
yeah,
Yeah,
more
I
like
think you're tired. I think you're tired. You need to watch it when you're awake.
Because it is a slow movie. It's not like it
It's
doesn't.
Yeah, it's slow. It's slow. It's a little
and
bit
it's
slow.
really old, so I'm not sure if I could actually sit through the entire thing.
And it's not like Michael Bay explosions to keep you awake.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Not that Michael Bay's a good director. He's not. But I mean, there's just it's very old. It's like with Snow White. If
Oh,
you
Snow
don't,
White. Oh,
Snow White's a fantastic movie, but it's very slow.
she's a
It's
sissy.
but there is no problematic. The problem that you're going to find when if we go through all these early
Oh, Snow
Disney
White.
films,
Oh, I've got stuff to say on Snow White, but when it comes
I
up.
don't like Frozen, but at least this movie doesn't have a problematic woman who just thinks a man is going to be the source of all her.
Yeah.
Oh
Swan
boy,
Princess, Snow White, and Sleeping Beauty, they are sissies.
takes a while until we get through that. Even Ariel is a problem. Belle is most probably the first princess where she doesn't really need a guy.
Yeah.
And even Yasmin doesn't really
Jasmine
need a
doesn't.
guy.
Yeah. I mean, the good ones are Jasmine, Mulan, and the Frog Princess. Yeah.
And even the Hercules chick, I mean, we'll get to him in
Meg,
time.
right?
But
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Snow
can relate
White,
to Meg.
I
I
mean,
don't know why.
Snow White, I mean, you got 101 Dalmatians. There's enough films where they don't go to that well too often.
Nah.
I mean,
101 Dalmatians, like Lady and the
yeah,
Tramp, Dumbo.
Dumbo.
But your Cinderella's, your Sleeping Beauties, your Snow Whites, I'm going to have problems with them because they have not aged very well. In terms of Frozen did it really well, where it's like, you don't know this guy. Oh, he's a bad guy. I love Frozen 1 for that plot twist. I thought that was very clever because it basically spat in the face of the old Disney princess rules. Here's your true love. Oh, he's an arsehole. You didn't get to know him. Well, there you go. You know what I mean? I don't like Frozen, but I will give it respect for that at least. That was a very clever.
Yeah.
I got up and applauded it. Anyway, so as you can see, we've not got a lot to say about Pinocchio.
Oh, I didn't even wait. I didn't grade it. Let me grade it.
I don't think we have much to say about Pinocchio,
Wait,
though.
6.2, 6.8.
Ben 6.8. Tars is asterisk. I wish it was 5, but it's an asterisk.
I've given it 6.8 because I hate the main character, but the film is magical enough to get away with it.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
about.
Yeah, I
It's
gave
not
it
a trash film.
I'm gonna give it a 7. 7. 7.
Ah,
Oh,
the first
5.
disagreement where we're not in the same number. You cannot rank them. You did not watch the movie.
Okay, you pick right.
What's going on? Right, this will not happen again. Tara is uncontrollable. She's
Yeah, this is why she's the Wicked Witch. This is why.
I'm
and
hungry.
she's got a big nose like Pinocchio as well, so it's okay. No, I'm joking. You should have like a fake nose like the Wicked Witch from Oz, Wizard of Oz.
Oh, I bought the prosthetic one once from Daiso, the 100 yen shop.
Why?
It
Why
didn't
did
stick.
you do
I
that?
had to throw it away.
Oh my.
Did it expire or something?
I tried to paint my face green.
Uh,
Oh god. I love it. I love it.
okay.
But yeah,
I don't
7
know
out of
what
10.
to add to that. I don't know what to add to that.
I don't know. It's tough. It's tough after that.
The thing with Tara is she tends to cover everything, and then you just have to go, okay, cool.
Yeah,
right,
just go. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Because I do love her. You're spontaneous.
I love it. I love it. She just goes off on
She's
a
like
tangent. I
me.
love it.
Yeah, Troy, you've got two of us to deal with, instead of one. Good luck.
I know. I got. This is what I got to do with, guys. I got to rein these two in. How I'm going to do it, but it's happening.
You've got to be the Tom
It's
to
happening.
me and Dan, because
Happening.
me and Tara is now playing Dan. Not because you're a guy, but because you're like me, you tend to drag the podcast screaming off of the tracks every 5 minutes. That's what I do in the syndrome. So I'm playing my role already.
Yeah, I'm officially Tom.
You're officially Tom here, bruv. You
I'm
have
officially
to.
Tom. I've been dubbed Tom. I'm officially Tom now.
There is no Troy because he never turns up.
Oh, here we go. Here
shots
we go.
Fired. Shots
Here we
fired.
go. I'm the guy. I'm the guy who turns up late. I'm the superstar. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that everyone waits for. So when I do turn up, it's game on. You know, that's what happens. You know, that's what Troy does.
Okay. And Tar has given it a 5.
Yeah.
We'll go with it.
Yeah,
But then
we'll
again,
go
I
with
would
it.
have been interested when you've watched the rest of it, Tara. Can you come back and give us a
Yeah, I
final?
want to see updated score. Yeah. I wanna see
Yeah,
updated
I
score.
think it can go lower. I think you're going to put it lower. I want to see.
Oh wow. Wow.
How low can you go? Right. So, 6.8 because I know I trashed it mostly, but I do love everything but Pinocchio. When he's quiet, it's a good film. When he opens his mouth, it's annoying. But there's enough magic with the characters and the effects, and it does move really quickly. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So it's a 6.8. Hopefully next week I can put it back into a 9. And we started with Toy Story, bruv. The bar was set very, very, very high.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, right.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so we're going to all ask you to leave now. We've got shotguns. Get out of our house.
Okay, right.
Goodbye for me.
But for me.
Goodbye.
Oh my God, she said goodbye.
She
Hold me,
did it.
Troy.
She did it. She
Hold
did
me.
it. She did it.
Bye.
Hold me, Troy. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the House of Animation. The front door is always open, so come on in and enjoy the magic of animation and join us on our journey as we discuss animated films of all kinds. I am the host and the cute sidekick, Ben Gilman. I'm joined as always by our very own Prince Charming, Troy Salmon.
Hello, my adoring public.
And the Wicked Witch of the East, Tara Chloe.
Hello, it's I, the witch.
After last week's episode, really does deserve the word witch, but if you put a B in front of it, that's what she's going for. Today we're talking about Pinocchio, the big-nosed prick.
For your information, guys, I was laughing like in the intro, literally, because literally Ben was talking to us.
Yes,
Oh
the
my
big
Pinocchio.
eye and with donkey ears.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This film, it's from 1940. It's a Disney film. It's about a
classic.
little puppet. Oh, Dalek noise again.
The Daleks.
The Daleks being played in this podcast again.
They keep invading, man. The Daleks keep invading.
All right.
Tell your mic.
My
Robocop again. OCP Robocop. It's back again.
Can you hear me?
No, we're gonna have to stop recording.